Hello again, first graders. And today we're going to read another kind of folk tale that's called a fable. And its title is The Little Red Hen. The author and illustrator is Lucinda McQueen, and this story has been retold over many years. Have you guys ever heard this story before? So in this version of the fable, the little red hen, the cat, the goose, and the dog live together in a cottage. And a cottage is a little type of house. Look at the cover and see if you can find each character in the illustration in the cover. Who's doing all the work? Yeah. Let's see what happens when the cat, the goose, and the dog don't help the little red hen. The little red hen. Once upon a time, there was a little red hen who shared her tiny cottage with a goose, a cat, and a dog. See the cottage? The goose was a gossip. And if you're not sure what it means to be a gossip, listen to what the author says she does. She chatted with the neighbors all day long. The cat was very vain. Listen to what it looks like to be vain. She brushed her fur, straightened her whiskers, and polished her claws all day long. The dog was always sleepy. He napped on the front porch swing all day long. The little red hen ended up doing all of the work around the house. She cooked, she cleaned, she washed the dishes, she washed the clothes and took out the trash. She mowed the lawn and raked the leaves. She even did all of the shopping. Boy, look at that poor hen. One morning, on her way to market, the little red hen found a few grains of wheat. She put them in the pocket of her apron. When she got home, she asked her friends, "Who will plant these grains of wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will plant them myself," said the little red hen. And she did. When the grains of wheat began to sprout, that means, see, they're coming up out of the ground, the little red hen cried, "Look, the wheat I planted is coming up. Who will help me take care of it this summer?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take care of it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. All summer long she cared for the growing wheat. She made sure that it got enough water, and she hoed the weeds out carefully between each row. By the end of summer, the wheat had grown tall, and when it turned from green to gold, she asked her friends, "Who will help me cut and thresh this wheat?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. Then I will cut and thresh it myself, said the little red hen, and she did. When all of the wheat had been cut and threshed, the little red hen scooped the wheat into a wheelbarrow and said, "This wheat must be ground into flour. Who will help me take it to the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will take it myself," said the little red hen. And she did. The miller ground the wheat into flour and put it into a bag for the little red hen. Then all by herself, she pushed the bag home in the wheelbarrow. One cool fall morning, not many days later, the little red hen got up early and said, "Today would be a perfect day to bake some bread. Who will help me bake a loaf of bread with the flour I brought home from the mill?" "Not I," said the goose. "Not I," said the cat. "Not I," said the dog. "Then I will bake the bread myself," said the little red hen. And she did. She mixed the flour with milk and eggs and butter and salt. She kneaded the dough and shaped it into a nice, plump loaf. Then she put the loaf in the oven and watched it as it baked. The smell of the baking bread soon filled the air. It smelled so delicious that the goose stopped chatting, the cat stopped brushing, and the dog stopped napping. Look how the illustrator Lucinda McQueen uses these curvy, wavy lines to show the smell of the baking bread in the air. Can you ever really see a smell? No, but it's cool how the author helps us imagine it. One by one, they came into the kitchen. When the little red hen took the freshly baked loaf of bread out of the oven, she said, "Who will help me eat this bread?" "Oh, I will," said the goose. "And I will," said the cat. "And I will," said the dog. They're suddenly very helpful now, aren't they? "You will," said the little red hen, "who planted the wheat and took care of it?" "I did." "Who cut the wheat? Who threshed it and took it to the mill?" "I did." "Who brought the flour home and baked this loaf of bread?" "I did." "I did it all by myself. Now, I am going to eat it all by myself." And that is exactly what she did. Wow. Remember how we said usually these folk tales and fables have a lesson that a character learns at the end? What lesson do you think the dog, the goose, and the cat have learned? Do you think they'll help the little red hen in the future? I hope so. Well, girls and boys, I really enjoyed this story. Tomorrow we're going to read another one just like it. What I want you to do for me today is answer this question for me, recording your voice with audio only or with video. Do you think the little red hen should have shared the bread? If you think so, tell me why. If you think she shouldn't have shared the bread, I want you to tell me why not. See you on Seesaw.